all the way along. Maybe I was completely wrong all the way along, and Nick Ferrari is an angel, and LBC, they're also angels. And this is not because I have here the old American classic ready. Yeah, no, no. Of course, I'm happy about it, but this is not the reason. I'm thinking about reverse psychology. So maybe Nick Ferrari doesn't want to share the information with the police. Not that he shouldn't because he's a journalist. No, 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 a journalist. No, no, he chooses not to, and this is right. As a as a citizen of this country, his father was from the Switzerland. Why would you move from Switzerland to England anyway? But with the World Wars and stuff, a lot of Swiss people have been dodgy. I mean, look at Nick Ferrari. But let's not take away the shine light, the limelight of him now, because I'm gonna praise him for once. Maybe he uses an LBC as a company as such, reverse psychology, to send down Rachel with the parties because they have a contact with Extinction Rebellion direct with the leader and the leader of the Isolate Britain, that we're gonna be there. So Nick, send down Rachel. We're gonna be there. Make sure Rachel is there like 5 minutes before so she can set up the camera, because Rachel is not gonna turn up with a mobile phone. She's gonna be there with the camera team. I mean, LBC has plenty of money for the advertisers, no? So basically, when the rebellion or the inside Britain arrive, they're already there set up. They can do the show. So, of course, this is a huge advertisement for Isolate Britain. So maybe Nick Ferrari is actually a big fan. Wow. Wow, this is going down, man, in Anfield right now. Wow. Jesus, did you hear it? Let me put the light. Can you hear it? Can you see it? My God, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen right now? Oh my God. Oh my gosh. I'm so scared. Is it Nick Ferrari? Who maybe send the terrorists to me? Or something? Oh my God. Can you see this, man? Let me show you. Let me show you. Look at that. Wow, my God, what is this? Can you guys see that? Oh, jeez, I feel like I'm in a dungeon or something. My gosh. Nick Ferrari, please help me. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. My God. Wow. Wow. Oh man, this is now I think I did something very bad. And instant karma is gonna get me. Oh my God. Opala, sorry, I thought I mixed that sound effect in a little bit, yeah? Wow. Jeez, you see? That is insane, man. Shoot! Shoot! Shoot the police! Okay, shoot! Shoot! Shoot the police! Shoot! Shoot! Wow. No, someone just had birthday. I thought the Russians turned up. All right, okay, not too bad. Okay, it was Nick Ferrari, obviously. All right, anyway, doesn't matter. So I'm safe and back home dry. Wow, what a party! Now people don't give a dangle do. Well, that's all right. Okay, right. So that produced a little bit of carbon, but of course, let's not go down that road. Now, what I want to say is, oh no, my burger, that maybe Nick and the LBC, as such, are just fantastic people because they want Isolate Britain to block those streets. Not that people die and pregnant women and not all this. No, not because of that. No, to get the message across to the government. Because if there is no exposure for these losers, Inspection Rebellion, and as I said, I'm completely unaware of carbon, of the world is changing. Therefore, I'm flashing my toilets with rainwater. Okay, it's not a lot of contribution, but it's a start. And I only take shower once in 3 months. I think now 42, now 45. Now imagine if I take only shower once a month. Imagine how much I did for this world already. And that's just my water habit. But leave alone. I don't like to I'm driving a 20 years old car. Now you can come and say, oh, it's a polluting car. Well, it is polluting a little bit more maybe as a Tesla, but unfortunately, if I have to go to Tesla, it's gonna take me 5 days to go up there because after 250 miles, it's over. So if I want to travel from, let's say, from Land's End to St. John's Oak or Goat up there with a Tesla, it's gonna take me a week. Now, in a week, that means I have to stop by at an Airbnb and stay there. Now in the Airbnb, I'm gonna start cooking. I'm gonna stop taking showers. Yeah, obviously. Plus, possibly I'm not gonna cook because I feel I'm on holiday, so I'm gonna order takeaway. The takeaways, they have to take a moped to take them. So in 7 days, the amount of money and energy and everything you waste while you're charging your Tesla, because I think it's 250 miles. So from Land's End all the way to John's Oak or Quark, I think it's over 700, 850 miles. Now imagine this is 4 days, that's okay, maybe three, but in 3 days you have to stop. Otherwise, you have to put a diesel generator with you with the Tesla, where the diesel generator permanently charges the car. So there is no solution, So, but maybe Nick Ferrari, yeah, wants the government to make a change, and therefore they give extension the isolate Britain a lot of airtime, because if you don't mention these clowns, it's no point for them to do it. Because how would I know that? I'm in Anfield, yeah. How would someone know who is in Birmingham? They just wouldn't know. So these people, but then they need advertise. So maybe LBC is doing it on purpose. If you tell that to the police premature, then it's no fun. Of course, because if the police gonna arrive earlier than the strikers, there is nothing to be filmed, and that doesn't sell. So wow, man, I just figured it out. And English is my third language. And of course, if O'Brien would kind of have a go with me on the radio, he would make me very small. But in a pump somewhere in St. John's Wood, I think I would give him plenty. I mean, not physically, because this is not my thing, but of course in the radio you have the button you turn the person off, yeah, and then whatever. Yeah, but in a bar where we have proper judges, I would give him plenty. I'm very happy to take him on physically as well if I have to, but this is not the point, no? So, these talkers, they give it to you on the radio because they have a producer where turns the button down, and then you can't really force him, you can't push him. But maybe I was all wrong about LBC, and maybe they really want to change the world. Furthermore, they run this because those Extinction Rebellion and also the Isolate Britain, those are very rich people who do that. A stupid person or someone working 9 to 5 or someone who really is desperate for money wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that, because if you don't turn up to work, 0 hours contract, you're not going to get paid anything. So those people are all well sorted out. None of them is jobless, or none of them is actually working. So only people who don't work can actually earn money, because the working man never earn money in the whole life. I mean, they earn, but just to survive. The people who let other people work, those are the people who make the money, obviously, because if you work, you actually don't have time to earn money. No, money is not earned by work. Money is earned by investments. That's how you earn money. But this is a different story. Now, so for everyone, and for Nick, for that matter, for Nick Ferrari, I completely apologize, because maybe I was always wrong. But now I'm a bit like Trump. You whack on a coin, and whatever side it falls, you have a story ready. So I now play the dodgy story, which is maybe he's a racist against climate change, and now I cuddle up with him. Well, not really, but just being nice to him, because maybe I was wrong. So I also have to question myself all the time, because having an opinion does not necessarily mean that you're right. Yes, in your memory, in your mind, in your eye, you are right, but that means nothing. This is just for you. But now I covered both stories. So my question is, why is it not shared with the police? Because LBC needs content. This is content on a daily basis, every single morning. Already Rachel know where she needs to be tomorrow. She already booked the ticket, because if you book the ticket advanced, it's much cheaper. Yeah. So she's gonna be there tomorrow at 6 o'clock. The everybody will turn up at 6:30. I think LBC pays her like a donut and the hot chocolate. So I think she's gonna be reimbursed for her time. And of course, her rank, Rachel, whenever it comes down to this, a little sniff though. That's how Sheila started, isn't she? I mean, she covered everything, even those little boys in Liverpool who did terrible things. So she has been around the band. My least favorite presenter, but not nothing personal. It's just the topics. It's all with women, and every man is a narcissist, and every man is a bad person, and every man needs to be kind of shot. But if there's no man, then after 80 years, everybody's gonna die out. As simple as that. So, femininity alone will not survive. Neither will. Well, having said that, manhood, just men in the world might would survive because they are still sheep and donkeys. So that's what I'm trying to say. So you never know. But just without oh, excuse me, just without was it the fireworks? Okay, now when I cut this video together, I'm gonna mix it down. It's gonna be like sounding like they call the Flattermann in German, ne? Schadenfreude, yeah. Okay, so that was my contribution. So, and I think now I fulfilled the needs of both parties, and maybe LBC is not as bad after all. Who knows? Who knows how dirty or how clean they are? But we don't need to, because we are here to do content. And according to James O'Brien, today every idiot, and he calls me an idiot. He, of course, but I have a word. I have a word. A word. I have a word in the word. I'm definitely followed by much more people on YouTube than O'Brien and Nick together. So Facebook doesn't pay you any money, Twitter doesn't pay you any money as such, like directly. Of course, the contracts, they will write another book. We tell you the story. You just have to write it down, and then they say, they're dodgy, all of them. I mean, look at the leader. You know, if your leader is a dog, you become a dog. It's no other way around it. All right, but if your leader is a lion, then dogs will fight as lions. Yeah, of course, you know that. But anyway, don't forget to share, like, share, comment, of course.